future missions. Astronomer Alan Duffy says NASA has been paying $80 million for seats on board Russian spacecraft. That's expected to decrease, with tourists on board SpaceX expected to pay around $10 to $20 million per seat.
It's one thing to be able to launch a rocket. To safely return that spacecraft is an extraordinary testament to the engineers. It's the essentially the test that NASA needed to see to proceed with its next stage of verification, which will, well, there's a modest abort test at some point just to check that no astronauts, if it does go wrong in launch, it will survive. But basically later this year, we'll see 2 astronauts go up in this Dragon capsule. They'll return by parachute, as we're seeing, but the whole experience has been remarkable. For a commercial company off its own resources to be able to do this is, well, essentially is recreating the Apollo era successes, but now with chrome and a much more roomy capsule than Apollo astronauts ever had. In fact, this is the key. We have 7 seats. Ripley, the test dummy, has taken 1. The NASA only wants 4, so we'll have 3 seats for space tourists who will be paying an undisclosed amount of money. I suspect it'll be $10 to $20 million per seat. So we have this opportunity of space tourism that will fund the next stage of development, larger spacecraft. It's been a very uncomfortable time for NASA since basically 2011. They've been paying the Russians $80 million per seat. You thought SpaceX was expensive. The Russians really had them over the barrel. $80 million a seat, and now they can slash that cost with SpaceX.
Today is Labor Day in